Hey, what's going on, guys? Forgotten Soul here today, making another Destiny video for y'all. Second one, started off here, just running some patrol. Got something on my mind I was thinking about talking about here. You know, there's been a lot of talk about the update for Rise of Iron, and I'm just voicing how I feel about it. The different updates and the different changes and everything, and I'm just kind of trying to figure out what's going on here, and some of the bugs and stuff that's still going on with, like, I saw something on Twitter a little while ago with the exotic engrams are dropped in regular legendaries, and I'm just like, okay. I almost feel like maybe they rushed themselves at the end there because people were caring too much. Look at this prick trying to take my shit. Look at him. Look at that. Look at him. He just came over. Prick. Anyway. Yeah, so I'm just trying to figure out, like, what's going on here with all the certain things and whatnot. Just a lot of stuff that I don't know. A lot of stuff that's concerning and other stuff. Anyway, I know a lot of people are concerned about it, but let's change the subject on that and let's go to a different matter, shall we? So, the new raid should be good. Coming up here, and I'm hoping that the new raid outstands everything else that came out. That's outstanded everything that has been said about the expectations of it and everything, that it actually blows the expectations that were said to happen and that didn't happen. From the Taken King to everything, you know, like, let's not get ourselves wrong here. Everybody loved the Vault of Glass, so I can't say everybody. Well, myself personally, I love the Vault of Glass. Crow's End was good. I mean, Crow's End was good. It had good stuff to it. I mean, it had bugs in it, but you know, that's kind of expected out of that was like the first raid they actually had to drop for their DLC, and I was expected of that, but now I'm just kind of expecting, like, is the Rise of Iron gonna be like the Taken King, or is it gonna be like its own thing? And I'm hoping that it is its own thing, that it blows everybody else's expectations, because I want this. I mean, if we think about it, we're not having any other expansions until Destiny 2, so this is gonna have to pull us through there. I mean, they also said they also have SRLs coming back, a couple other new events and stuff is coming out, so it's like we have that to look forward to, and even think maybe they'll be like, hey, we can be generous and we can be awesome about it, and we can just give them another update, kind of like House of Wolves was. Maybe they'll bring back the old raids and stuff to pump us through until Destiny 2, which don't quote me on it, but I think it's a year or so into Destiny 2. Don't quote me on it. I'm not 100% sure on that. But hey, I'm looking forward to it, man. New raids coming out. I'm looking forward to it. Class A dregs getting ready. You know, that's the original 6 Class A dregs. That's the clan I run with, and I'm hoping, and I'm prepared to rock this out, man. This is gonna be good. It's gonna be awesome. And I'm ready for it, man. I'm ready for it. Like I said in my last video, it's gonna be a long, very, very long 10 days until the Rise of Iron comes out. 10 days until Rise of Iron comes out. That's a little, I don't know, a little long, but they did say that one of my buddies from the Dregs today, Snake, said that they're going to be bringing out something new. So something new for Rise of Iron, something new, as in this something new with Rise of Iron, just to hold us through. I'm not sure what it is, but hey, I'm prepared for it, loving it. It's gonna be awesome. We're gonna pump this out, man. Can't wait. I'm loving it. I mean, I was hoping for a little bit more class changes. I have noticed a couple times, you'll probably see throughout this video, that my Warlock melee hasn't done as much damage as I thought it was going to. Maybe it's just the fact that it was the old melee, or I'm not sure. And those stupid AIs, they're just like, what, they just snuck by them, like that was ridiculous. But I'm not sure if it's the old melee or what that's going on with that. But I'm hoping that they fix a couple bugs and stuff that's going on right now. I'm hoping that they bring sniper rifles back up just a tiny bit. I mean, I'm not saying bring it back up so they can one-shot people out of their supers again, but just bring them up just a tiny bit. Cause I've noticed that there's a couple things, like I was running the Prison of Elders earlier, and I went to headshot Yellow Bar, and it's a Yellow Bar Acolyte, and it took 2 shots with him. Now I'm kind of like upset about that, because it used to be 1. Maybe that's just how they're wanting everything to go now. You have to, that snipers rule the game. They used to anyway, and they're just trying to change them out from that. I'm not 100% sure on that now, but I'm just hoping that they, I don't know, do just a small little something with sniper rifles now, just because they changed them up, and I know a couple people that's probably not floating their boat too much, and I know a couple guys that run trials that I've run trials with before. They're more sniper guys, you know. They can't rush with a shotgun. Well, I'm not saying they can't rush with a shotgun, but it's like they know how to snipe, and it's like rushing isn't part of their playstyle, and that's been changed. And it's almost like they're trying to change up the entire playstyle of Destiny in certain aspects. Maybe it's a good thing, maybe it's a bad thing, I'm not sure. Because, you know, this is still year 2 Crucible games, but it has the patches for Destiny for year 3 and Rise of Iron on it, and it's just, that's how it's going. And I'm hoping that these effects don't hurt the game too much, but in the long run, it's almost a little worrying to think about what might happen with that. And it's also what I was also thinking is, if you ever noticed the Vanguard DLC, like the Vanguard for the DLCs, year 1 and now year 2, they have their own like specific playlist. So it's like, is like the year 2 playlist gonna only be dropping year 2 weapons, or is it still gonna be dropping year 3 weapons but just at lower light levels or something for the people who aren't high enough light level yet? So I mean, there's a lot of questions that haven't been answered. I mean, they did give us that little bit of something for coming up here for this coming week, but yet again, I'm a little, it's just, I guess Bungie's destroyed my expectations a little bit, is how to put it. And I don't know. I mean, believe me, I love Bungie. I've been with Bungie since Halo 3. I didn't get the privilege of playing Halo 2 on the original Xbox, but played Halo 3, Halo 3 ODST, played Reach, played the hell out of Reach. And like they really did those games well. And at the end of the day, I'm just hoping that Rise of Iron will meet the expectation of, not an expectation of like what Halo would be, but an expectation of what the community wants to put in there. But then with Bungie saying what their little things is, what with that, but also what the community wants, because I feel like Bungie doesn't do what the community wants to happen. And at the end of the day, it's all about what the community wants, and I feel like the Taken King kinda wasn't what the community wanted, because the community wanted specific aspects to it that Bungie just never even, almost like they didn't even listen to what was even said. So I'm putting a lot of faith in here, a lot of faith in a lot of faith in what's going on, and a lot of faith in Bungie now. I mean, I know there's probably still a lot of people out there that are just feeling that Bungie isn't listening still, but I feel like just one more chance on this, like just one more chance on what's gonna happen, and I feel like it's gonna Rise of Iron's expectations for a lot of the people are set a little lower than they are, but my expectation is pretty high because I mean they've had a pretty good while to work on this. I mean, pretty good while to work on this, pretty good while to just punch out everything and what the community needs and wants. So I'm hoping that the game turns out to be 100% epic and what everybody wants. I mean, I probably said some of this in my last video, but it's like I'm speaking for myself and just what I've heard throughout just the people and the dregs and everything, that like what people wish the game would be like. And I feel like the game is gonna change. They changed up the game. I mean, it is gonna be kind of interesting because we don't know the raid mechanics yet, and we don't know the mechanics of, you know, what's gonna happen with sniper rifles and everything, because they reduce the damage on sniper rifles and whatnot. So I mean, it's gonna be an interesting raiding. It's gonna be interesting with the Nightfalls, and it's gonna be interesting with everything else. I mean, with the Nightfalls, I'm hoping they give us some better rewards than what we have been getting, because I mean, I've been getting some pretty chummy rewards out of the Nightfalls, and it's been, I mean, my one buddy, he tells me not to complain about it, because he's seen me get some good drops. I'm not saying that I haven't gotten good drops, but anything, but maybe it's the fact that I expect a little bit more drops out of it. Maybe my expectations are set too high. Maybe my expectations are set too high for that, because I mean, I punched out Crucible for a while, and I got probably 7 longbows in year 1, and I like barely played Crucible in year 1. And now it's like I can't even get a longbow. I haven't even touched an LDR, and maybe it's just my rolls I'm getting, or I'm not 100% sure. But again, it's all about the rolls, and it's all about just the dynamics of the game, I guess. And with the dynamics of the game, I feel like they've kind of, I don't know if how they have 100% set it up, but it's almost like they set it up where like a specific server has the drops on it or something like that, or I'm not 100% sure. They said the drops are random, but I don't know, like I've seen people grab 3 or 4 longbows and I haven't seen one, and I'm just confused. Maybe they play Crucible more than me, or maybe they just got those so-called luck stats. But all in all, it's just one of those things, man. It's one of those things that frustrates you about the game and makes you just like, I don't know how I feel about this. Well, I'm gonna leave you with this. I'm gonna leave you with this one final thought. If we could have anything removed from this game, I would not be fussed by the Taken being removed, because I just prefer not to be on a patrol mission, not be able to do that patrol mission because the Taken are there. Okay. I'm done ranting. Alright. Ground Soul. Have a good day. Have a better day. See y'all later. Peace.